You also used the phrase rising in love, which I thought was quite remarkable. So I'm wondering what it is to rise in love, and what is the difference between rising and falling in love, which is the way we express love in English.
This human perception, which is found in almost every human tradition of literature and in the poetry, even in our daily speech, we say that, okay, I fell in love with somebody, right? Or this love thing is like a drowning. I mean, this concept or the image comes in the mind that, okay, he's drowning into something. For me, it has always been different. It was never a falling thing. It was always something to rise with. And how I look at it, I might be like, I mean, again, it is my own experience. So I'm not challenging the people of Pen, right? They have their own experience and they are right. But to me, it was always different. I see creation and whatever has been created, it is created by love, through love, from love, and it is of love, right? Destruction is with hatred or with the absence of love, right? You want to be secure, you are in love with your own existence, and with that love you constructed the most secure and the beautiful buildings, and you start living in that. So these buildings in our background, they at some level are created by love or through love, right? Although that love was for my own self, right? So everything which is created, everything which is constructed through love. It cannot happen without that. For me, why I said that it is rising with love, that primarily I was just living. I'm just living, right? I have a very ordinary consciousness, and I am living at the level of an animal. Like, I mean, probably the other animals who share the planet with us, they also live, right? And they also do the things for their own survival. Humans are different, our survival techniques are different, right? And theirs are different. They are also living. They are at the basic conscious level or the conscious of the animal, right? Now when we talk about love, and when, I mean, people say that we fell in love, what happens? It is actually a rise, and a sudden rise. Imagine if you are in a rocket, right? And the rocket breaks the gravitational force, right? What happens? Initially, you're going to feel that you are drowning, you are falling. But what actually is happening is that you are rising. So that initial state, people fell prey and they started saying that, oh, this is falling. They never got out of it, right? So this gravitational force of your commanding self, this gravitational force of attachments, of thoughts, of attachments to the environment, of attachments to my conditioning of mind, to attachment to these relationships, to attachment to the objects of the matters, right? They have this gravity, they have the force, right? They pull you towards them, right? And you walk through and you spend life under that force. What happens with the love? That actually it breaks that gravity of your commanding self, and initially you feel that you are falling in love, because you do not have now no more your ego. Even if your beloved is saying some hate speech to you, even if he or she is not behaving good with you, oh, I have fallen in love because I do not have power against him. right? So that's why I say that with me it was always different, because the Sufi or the person on the Sufi path, actually we are the Sufi affiliates, we are mutasawwif, we are seeking the Sufism, right? But if you have gone through the practices, you won't feel this drowning anymore. You won't see that it is falling, right? When this, and like the astronauts, you are very happy that you are going on a journey and you are breaking all these gravitational forces which have their center within you. Like, I mean, we are, this whole universe is macrocosm, and the human itself is microcosm, right? So when we see in macrocosm that a human being through rockets or through other materials is penetrating in the horizons and reaching to the different planets, within me, I am a microcosm. There must be some phenomenon. So there is a rocket of love within me, right, in which I sit, and when it rises and it takes me, it breaks that gravity of my own ego and assumption of my own self, right? I go into the other conscious levels. I rise with the love. Now I look at the horizons. Now I see that, oh, like the astronauts see when they are in the space, that it was not only my planet. My planet was just a mere point in whole this universe. So when I rise with love, right, I also see that, oh, my God, my assumption about myself, where was I? It is nothing. So that's why I say that it is always rising with love, right? So when you rise with love, then you see others also. If you are falling with love, then you are blind. Then you are not looking at the beauty or the whole picture of it. So that is the difference between rising and falling in love. Initially, the lover feels that it is falling because he is too attached to it.